Hey guys, been a little while, but back out here in the shop. As you can see, got the dart flipped around now because I plan to start messing with the front suspension here very soon. In fact, I've been waiting on some parts, and they all kind of came at one time, so I have what I need, I think, to do the front suspension on this car. So I've got like this is an AJE tubular K member. I got the whole kit. Came with all the control arms and everything to do that, to mount coilovers, the brackets to mount the coilovers, and front disc brakes, rack and pinion steering. All that stuff is for the Dart, and that's the next big thing on that. But before I get to that, I've got to get this back glass in this Barracuda. I've been putting it off for too long. So over the past several days, I come out here and messed around just trying to prep the car. Got a bunch of plastic laid over it and taped off around the trim area, and cardboard here, obviously, to keep my dust mess down for the procedure I'm doing here to get these clips off, which I'll show you. I came out here this morning and tried a few different options. Like, obviously I tried to just unscrew them, but most of them were rusted away, the heads of the screws for these trim clips, such like these here. You can see this clip right there. They have a little Phillips screw in them, but they're all rusted and seized in. I PB blasted them for days, no help. I tried an impact driver screwdriver, one of these things. It's got like a Phillips head on it, and you put it on a screw and you smack it with a hammer, and it turns the screw as you smack it to try to get it to jar it loose, you know. No dice. I tried to drill them. I tried to drill one. I tried to drill a couple of them, but like put a little pilot hole in it and then try to put an easy out bit in it to try to make it come out. No good. So my assumption was that I was gonna have to grind them all off, and that's what I'm down to doing. I've got my band file, or whatever you call this thing, some kind of sandpaper file thing, and I'm just going very carefully. It's a tight area in there in that channel because I don't want to just, you know, mess up the shape of everything in here with this tool. But just kind of getting in there best I can and grinding the heads off. That one needs a little more grinding, but I ground it to the point the clip came off. As you can see, here's a successful one. Ground it all the way down, and then I actually went to drill it because I was trying to figure out how to remove the rest of the screw, and it just pushed in. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna grind them all flush like that, and then take a little punch, knock the rest of it in there, and get them out of the car, or as many of them as I can after the job's done, and whatever's left in there, little pieces of the screw, will just have to ride for the rest of time. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna keep getting it on filing these clips off. I would like to have this channel, I mean, my hope would be to have it prepped and painted today. Whether that happens or not, we'll see. Depends on how much trouble I run into. But for now, I'm gonna keep grinding these clips off all the way around it, and then I'll go back around, I think, and punch in the screws. So let's get to it. All right, check her out. She's about ready for paint, I think. I got it all vacuumed up and wiped down with a glass cleaner, and I had to use my little die grinder in a few areas. This thing here, This is a pretty cool tool I got kind of recently, and between this and that band file, you can really get into some tight spaces, but where that band file wouldn't go, I could get this in there and get the rest of them studs ground out. So that worked out good and moved along a bit quicker than I thought it would. And I have all the existing holes to go back into with my new clip screws. Hopefully I didn't enlarge them by punching that screw through it. If so, I'll just have to move to a bigger screw, I reckon. So, ready for paint. I got this can of Rattle filler primer. It's just what I was able to get my hands on in quick notice. So I'll probably have to get this on there and let it dry a little bit, and probably have to scuff it. And I'll top coat it with, I still got some paint left over when I did the floor pans on this thing. It's stuff you get mixed up in a Rattle can, paint shop, color matched. So yeah, let me get this on there so it's drying, and we'll keep moving along. Alright, the primer's all dried up, and I went ahead and scuffed it. Now I'm just going to apply some seam sealer up into a couple of the joints where the factory had some that I wire brushed out earlier. But just basically where the quarter panel skin meets the roof skin in the top corners. And I'm going to get that on there, and then I'm going to hit it with the top coat, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, got done spraying her and let it dry off for a while, and came out here and went ahead and installed my trim clips and pulled all the tape off. And I think it came out really nice. I mean, I'm very happy with that. So it's still a little tacky. I was just getting impatient, but I will wait, obviously, on the glass, because I gotta wrap the, it has a gasket that goes around the whole thing that slips over top of this. I don't want that to go on there while it's still tacky, so I have that gasket right here. And my back glass is in storage, so I'll have to get that out, but yeah, it's ready for glass. I just need somebody to come here and help me handle the big old back glass, and hopefully we can get it set in there within the next day or so. We'll see how it works out. So yeah, that's the next step. All right, I got the gasket kind of started here. My dad's on his way over here to help me kind of handle this glass. In the meantime, I went ahead and started with the gasket here, and I can't get it to stay up here. I tried to tape to it, but I think we might just have to start setting the glass in here and work our way around it. But it basically just, as you can see right here, this opening, it slips over this pinch weld, and then the glass has to go in this channel here. So I've got some soapy water mixed up in a spray bottle. I'll probably get this thing lubricated up with that, and when he gets here, we'll try to get the glass set in there and work our way around it with a tool to kind of pull up on this lip to slip it over top of the glass. And then I think the last step is you got to get this little kind of locking strip mechanism tucked in here once the glass is in it. It'll probably protrude out like that. I don't know, we'll see. I've never done it before, but he's on his way to help me, and if that goes well and we get it in there, I'll show you the finished product. Maybe I can get this corner, you can push it towards me. If I can get this to start in on itself. Here, push it towards me some. strip undone too, I think. We got her in there. So it was a little bit of a struggle at first. We ended up setting the glass on there and kind of fighting with that gasket on the top. Wanted to keep falling in the car. And I had to pick it back up and kind of got it to where it would somewhat stay at the top. And then we just kind of dropped the glass and set it kind of low down here towards where the end of that channel is. That way I could get inside the car and I was able to push this piece of the gasket up in between the glass and the car. That way the glass kind of held it in place, and then we shoved it up. We used those suction cup things on it and kind of tried to shove it up, and then just kept using soapy water and working my way around it. It was a slow process, but once we got that figured out, it worked out pretty well, I would say. A little better than I thought. Wasn't too bad. Just took some time, but yeah, we used these little trim removal tools. This is the one I was using a bunch. It's got this little kind of a 45 on it. And I would just get this rubber all soapy and shove it in there, and if this piece was sitting kind of below the glass, I could get in there and pull up on it and it would pop up over the glass and just work my way around. Had to get inside the car a few times and kind of poke at it, but worked out pretty good. So she's got back glass in her now. This glass that I got, it's got some scratches in it. I might try to polish that. I don't think it's all gonna come out, but I think I can make it look a little better, but I'm all right with that for now. It kind of matches the car at this stage anyway. But got her done. Thank y'all for watching. Next thing is to start plucking away at this dart, the front suspension on that, because I got a bunch of parts sitting in here now. I need to use them. So thanks again.